the idyllic grounds of Cambridge University. With 800 years of history, it's one of the oldest universities in the world. But is it hiding a problematic past? The Vice-Chancellor says it's investigating if the institution had any links to slavery, and will consider reparations if it gained financially from the slave trade.
It is only right that Cambridge should look into its own exposure to the profits of coerced labour.
Britain has deep roots in the transatlantic slave trade, with the merchants beginning to sell slaves in the 16th century. The main ports for slave traders were London, Bristol and Liverpool. Their ships sailed to West Africa and transported slaves to colonies in the Caribbean and North America. From the 16th to the 19th century, British traders shipped around 3 million Africans across the Atlantic. And they made big money in this period, the equivalent of up to $1 billion today. The profits went back into the economy, so many institutions benefited from the slave trade. The UK passed a law banning slavery in 1807, but it didn't stop completely until 3 decades later. Cambridge isn't the only university investigating its past.
It is our very enslavement of another, our very ownership of another, culminating in the tragic sale of 272 women, men, and children that remains with us to this day, trapping us in an historic truth for which we implore mercy and justice, hope and healing.
Georgetown University recently renamed 2 of its buildings after people it had sold as slaves in the 19th century. Harvard University's law school changed its seal because it had the crest of an 18th century slave trader. And the statue of Robert E. Lee, the Confederate Army commander, was removed from the campus of Texas University in 2017. So does the rest of Britain need to examine how it may have profited off the backs of slaves? Hyder Abbasi, The Newsmakers.